Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azini Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, so we just finished watching the eviction show. Princess becomes the very first All-Stars housemate to be evicted. Yes, guys, it's actually ironical if you ask me because I remember in her previous season, she and Beto were I think they were evicted the second week of the show, and it's repeating itself again. The difference now is Princess has nobody to blame for her eviction. She has nobody else to blame but herself. Yes, guys, like watching her recap in the house, I mean, it was really dry. It was almost like she just came there and disappeared. Like she will come there, she will go to her house, she will reappear again. Like Princess actually didn't have a storyline. She was actually trying to build a storyline, but yeah, it was cut short because Big Brother's house does not wait for anybody. Yes, guys. I think for me, the funniest moment was when Ebuka announced that she has been evicted and she was like, what happens now? I'm like, babe, which one is what happens now? I bet carry your bag, come they go. You're staying in the house. It has expired. I mean, after all that conversation she had with Uriel, talking about them being the builders of Big Brother. I'm like, oh shit, Bob the Builder. You guys are doing well. Now Bob the Builder has left the building. Like, if they were actually doing it by the normal voting system that we are used to, it could have been Seyi. Yes, so Seyi had the lowest number of votes, 0.89%. Yes, I mean, Seyi should just got me doing Thanksgiving because, Anyways, so we had our jury. I think for me, it's a night of first. I mean, the first eviction, the first issuance of strikes, and also the first jury for the season, which is Bisola, Mike, Aries, and of course the OTT one herself, the girl with the full chest, Dorothy Butcher. Yes, guys, so they were the first set of jury. Now, Big Brother has this thing that they do. They overpromise and they underperform. And I think that's what happens with the jury. Now, I don't fault the selection of the jury. They're good. I mean, seeing Bisola, who has been my all-time fave, seeing Dora, who all of you know that I love, seeing Aries, the classic man. I mean, they are a good selection. And I hope they don't keep them every week. I think Big Brother will be changing them every week. Anyways, good selection, but did they actually deliberate? I mean, this is not what I expected. I actually wanted to hear them deliberate. I actually wanted to hear them talk about who they want to put up, who they want to go home. I mean, that's what I thought we would see. But yeah, in true Big Brother fashion, that didn't happen. It's just like what happened when they said the parrots will talk. Very underwhelming. Anyways, that happened. Ebuka asked some of the housemates questions. Kidwire was asked about his style, of head of house. And he says he's not really responsible for anybody. Like, he has tried to mediate between people and he chop insults. So now, I mean, if you want to go off, go off. If you want to be cool, be cool. And Ebuka also asked Angel why she and Cross have not been talking. And she was like, it is what it is, that kind of situation. And Cece was also asked the same question, that it's kind of a weird dynamic that you and Perry were kind of close outside of the house, and now you guys you don't see eye to eye. And she said it's because the way Perry was moving in the house, and she just felt like it's kind of like weird, and she just decided to keep to herself. Perry himself went into detail telling us about what actually transpired, how she said that he shouldn't talk to her till the end of the season, how Neo came to tell him about what she said, and how after their conversation, like, it's just there, we all know what actually happened between them. So yeah, that was like the conversations that was had. Of course, Ilebaye was also asked about her early alliance in the show, and she was like, I mean, she just came in there to know people, so really there's nothing there. Now, when Princess was evicted, she was asked about Neo, and she said, I mean, what's that? Like, what thing with Big Brother people, they always like to form ignorance and, oh, there was nothing, but there was something. You were having a whole discussion about that guy I mean, earlier today, but now you're saying there's nothing. You just went in there to, meet people, know people. Okay, we hear you, madam. We can't wait for your media rounds for you to actually tell us some of the things that has transpired in that house. Earlier on, before the eviction show, we had the moment a lot of us were waiting for after the whole fight that happened last night, and that was Big Brother's verdict on Ilebaye and Seyi. And I think around 6:32 p.m., Big Brother called them all to the lounge, played the video for them to rewatch everything that happened the previous night. And Big Brother read the Article 15. I used to think it was Article 14 though, but it was, I think, Article something 15. So that was it. And Big Brother said, that Ilebaye was guilty of violence, physical, whatever. And at that moment, honestly, I thought that she was going to be disqualified. And Big Brother, instead of passing judgment on Ilebaye, immediately he called on to Seyi, also telling Seyi that she too was, guilty. I mean, she escalated the whole thing. She saw an already heated situation, and she went there to add more, that she could have just easily walked away and not walked back. And Seyi was given a punishment, which will be revealed later in the week. And Ilebaye was given a double strike and also a punishment, which will also be related to her this week. And Princess, who is now evicted, and Doyin were also warned. In fact, the whole house were warned. And Seyi and Ilebaye were told that they cannot participate in the head of house games. They cannot participate in the Black Envelope Challenge. They cannot participate in the Pardon Me. So basically, as it is, they are also nominated for next week automatically. So yeah. So if you're a fan of Seyi or Ilebaye, you know what to do. Get your IUCs and start getting ready to vote for your faves. Yes. Now, I'm just not going to be talking about what happened inside the house. I'm also going to be talking about some of the reactions of what happened in the house, outside of the house. Yeah, that makes sense. So, Tacha, yes, the one that has been disturbing Big Brother a lot. So, Tacha had this to say. This was her reaction to Ilebaye's verdict. She said, Article 15, subsection 1 of the Big Brother Constitution states that she now, put the laugh emoji. She now said, bunch of jokers. Can somebody give me another word for 419, please? If I don't get an apology before tomorrow, what will happen here? And she put the laugh emoji. Now, crazy thing here is that Lekon, the Big Brother Naija winner for the lockdown season, quoted her tweet and said, nobody that resembles Ilebaye official must be disqualified. Yeah, so basically Lekon is saying that he doesn't want Ilebaye to be evicted or be disqualified rather, but Tacha is saying that Big Brother is being partial. Now, is Big Brother actually being partial? Because I know Tacha has strikes, which was later forgiven, and I think she also had another one. Ilebaye had never had a strike. And I think that's one thing I was trying to explain in my previous video, but people don't really want to get that. But it's fine. I mean, she has the right to feel how she wants to feel. Now, this one took me off. So Tacha posted this and said, 0.89% be the loudest. I'm ashamed. Now, if you don't get this, let me help you get it. So this is how you guys voted. These are the people that had the lowest number of votes. We have Ike with 1.59%. We have Princess with 1.54%, and we have Seyi with 0.89%. So basically, Tacha is saying here that Seyi be the loudest in the room, that she's ashamed. But honestly, I actually wanted to hear the jury deliberate on, their decision, because right now it's looking like it was already a premeditated stuff. But honestly, I just wanted to hear them discuss, give us the pros and cons, disagree and agree, and let us know why a particular housemate is being evicted. Do you get? Because right now, just because we all want Princess, to go because she's been awfully quiet, nobody's really talking about that. Everybody's like, let her go. But when the show starts, coming up week after week, we would actually want to hear the reason why you want somebody to be evicted. Am I making sense? I know I'm making sense. That's it, guys. I said, okay, well, let me come and gist you guys, per usual, about the happenings in the house. It looks like Seyi and Doyin and Ilebaye are kind of like mending fences. I think that's a good thing. I also think that Ilebaye, she's been given a third chance now. I pray she uses it well. I pray she stays away from alcohol. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, what exactly are you waiting for? Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Izzy New Williams.